So now we have to go to Area F, the frozen lake. And and now... No, wait, no. That's for later. I can't spoil there a bit. Now we have to go to... back to Area D, to be precise. To get to Area G. To save the people from a burning building. Model H can actually move like the cars by charging. I did not notice until much later. I was wondering how to get to like the ladders below the car, but I couldn't figure it out. Also, when you go back into Area D, the flies will be back, but fortunately there's a kinda easy way to defeat them. Did you notice it?
Yeah, the way the back of the slash actually hit him.
Yeah, and you can't actually do that to the first one because he's a little bit lower, but that one is just high enough to stand under and to hit with either model HX or CX. The problem is, since this is kind of a close range model, it's very easy to get hit. So that's kind of the only drawback to Model H. So you remember that boss battle?
Yes.
We had there. Right to next to it is a save point. So if they only let you go a little bit further to the right, you could actually not have to go back all the way through Area D. Because why not? So here's an area we couldn't access to before. It also has more of those annoying lead enemies. I forgot what they're called. But it's a pretty short level. I was trying to see if anything was down there, but apparently not. And what is he? Did I see something up there? No, it must be nothing. Totally nothing at all.
Totally.
And when you go through the door, the screen stops scrolling upwards. That's totally not suspicious at all. And nothing there either. And in all the other areas, like when you start a mission, as soon as you enter like the area, a cutscene plays, except here. So I just had to go check the map to see if I actually had started the mission. So electric is super effective against fire in this game. So fire attacks destroy lightning, and here's something I should cut out. Now watch me struggle to get that one
you can
one
do
data
it.
disc. Come on!
I believe in you.
Oh, don't dash the wrong way. There we go. That only took like 4 tries. So here's the fire elemental phase things. And the fusion of the two most annoying enemies from the classic Mega Man series. Those birds that drop eggs, and those guys that come up from like the pit just when you're about to jump. So here I'm just showing off that if you press like go into overdrive mode, when you press A button to get like the green aura, you can destroy the fire as well, since you're electrified.
Makes sense.
And these guys are probably the most dangerous of like the phased enemies, since their attacks have pretty large area, but they can easily be dispatched just jumping over them and hitting the other side. Nothing down here. Yeah, I'm starting to see a theme here. And we meet Macro now if I remember correctly, Macro was also hurt in Area D.
Poor Macro.
And this is totally not a suspicious area at all. Nothing here. So now we gotta go save the people. So that's a very French name. I can't pronounce that. I'm not even gonna try. Mega Man CX really likes its French names. And here I forget that. Oh right, they won't talk to you unless you're human.
That's annoying.
Yeah, they fixed that in the sequel, but here we just have to switch back and forth. So what we have here is 8 floors, each with like a door, and we have to go through all of them. And these guys are also not the nicest people.
Of course not, the robots.
As you can see, I'm kind of running out of energy, so also alright, human. So that's kind of a problem. I won't talk to you, but if you transform back to human, you're totally not suspicious at all. Also, those I don't know how to describe them, those volcano enemy things, they only attack if you actually hit them, so if you want you can just run past them and not care about them at all. So you just had to make sure I killed that guy. So here I attack the volcano, endangering Casper. Also, have you noticed something about the way they speak? They always...
What was I supposed to notice?
They always, like, end with, there are a lot of others that need rescuing. So here we got a tutorial of entering doors.
Well, I'm glad they went over it. Better late than never.
You totally not have to open doors, dude. Well, I guess we don't have to like see the frame there. Totally not out this frame. We're only on floor 4 now. It's only 4 more to go. We can do this.
Halfway there.
This is one of the worst levels, to be honest. Help, please. Yes, no.
They say no and leave her to die.
A man with flame covering his entire body? Who could that possibly be?
Probably won't be much of a threat for long.
Yeah, don't think he'll be an enemy. I think he'll just be an ally. And we can actually access like the end of this too, but I just want to. This is a 100% run-ish. Maybe, perhaps, possibly.
We have to see all of the dialogue for rescuing the people.
The dialogue, the most important thing in a Mega Man game.
Exactly.
So yeah, luckily we have like a portable tran server. We don't ever get to see the portable tran server and why we can't use them ourselves, but hey, it's there. I guess.
Convenient.
Yes, at least we don't have to go in and like do some sort of fetch quest, because I totally would not be surprised if like they did that. Also here show off that like these enemies don't actually care if you're human or not, unlike like the patrol mats and the jumping thingies. they will always attack you. Almost done. Here's the final floor before the next area. Of course, there has to be another window. As you can see here, this room is covered in smoke. Really?
I had noticed. Also, I like how all the smoke is staying neatly within the rooms and not looking at the windows.
This is only the DS, what do you expect? Also, this fire here at the top is totally not suspicious at all, so what we do here is forget that you can actually use a charge attack to just simply destroy all the fire. And we're finally done with that. Oh no, there's more rooms. Or rather, it's still the same location. Here I show off that you actually don't have to go through like these doors, you can just skip that by doing that. But for like showing off that you can actually go both ways.
Now this is 100% right.
Also, going back here was a bad idea. I don't know what happened. So yeah, we're finally out of the burning building. We didn't stop it from building or from like burning, but oh well. As you can see, like G5 was a red area. That means it's it's a boss area. So we finally reached the final part of the stage.
Hooray!
Hooray! The music's kind of generic, it's not really up to the CX standards. As always, nothing at the bottom, and here I kinda end up in the risk of dying. That red thing does quite a lot of damage, so I kinda wasn't like there. But
yeah.
I didn't want to risk it, so here I used the sub-tank. I still have some energy left, but I think it's worth taking the risk, because there I would have died otherwise.
Don't be silly, X. You purposefully took all that damage to demonstrate the sub-tank.
Exactly. Did you see how I dodged under that bullet, by the way?
Yeah.
You can go, like, the upper route, but it's smarter to just defeat that guy and go through. And here there doesn't seem to be that. What is this even? What is it supposed to look like?
A fire hedgehog. It's porcupine. Guy.
Yeah, but I meant the background.
Oh, the background. That's a good question.
I don't really care. I just want power. Ben, you are the worst protagonist. You can't get true power through evil. Also, James Skype noises.
Skype noises? What?
I forgot. So, his sweet spot is in the head, and as you can see, I screwed up there. Right at the start.
First shot already ruined it.
So if any like Mega Man character would be like in a fighting game, I think Fistleo would like make a pretty good character. He does have the annoying ability to heal, but he has a lot of attack. It also has a lot of attacks, which probably makes him the most difficult of the pseudoroids.
Unfortunately, you can only fight below 2 flaming rocks.
Yeah, the problem is you don't really know if it's gonna do the rock dropping thing or. But he was pretty quickly defeated. It's a fun fight, and he's And now we get do you really say Yahoo? Yahoo!
It doesn't seem like you'd say Yahoo.
Yahoo! You saved me. Monolith is based on the character fighting Fafnir from the series. Fafnir is really like fight happy, so it kind of fits like with the Fistleo. Oh, by the way, if you haven't noticed anything about like the boss names now, yes, the first letter of their names are actually the model you'll be getting.
Makes sense.
And he also tells you that, well, my power split in two, so I can't really give you all of the power right now.
I'm noticing a thing.
So here's Monolith's kind of a special thing. Pretty much the only thing you need to use like the stylus for. You can select how you shoot. So, for example, this is how it looks right now. As you can see, we only got like a level 2 victory now, so we can only change direction or like 4 squares. No, 2 squares. It's 2 squares. So we don't really have that much variation or that much choice in the matter. And we got a red card key, so now we can open red doors naturally.